Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope everyone had a fabulous Halloween and is having a good weekend so far. Hello, hello. Hi, Nicholas, Kanitzia. Hello, Lucy, Joey, Sarah, Kelsey. I really wanted to say Susan. Why? Don't know. Nina, hello. Kelly, hi. How are you? Okay, we are here. We are here for another day in Dreamlight Valley. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let me pop on over. Hi, Soap Dish. Hello. Gaston being Gaston. One thing about Gaston, he's always going to be in the way. Who invited him? I don't know. But like throughout my whole Storybook Veil tour, I think I a little bit edited around it, but I could only do so much. He was always standing right where I was walking, like flexing. And I'm like, dude, you can get out of here. I would have... well, I mean, it was mostly just the shots where I was walking, because if it were in the camera, I would have just made the villagers invisible, but I couldn't do that. So he has a starring role in my Storybook Veil tour. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about it. I could have re-recorded it, I guess, but nah, he can have this one. Hi, Sarah. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Michelle. Probably wanted to say Susan because it's part of your name. Probably. I probably read it before that. I don't know. I feel like I've also been watching a lot of, maybe not a lot, but I've watched a couple Swoop videos in the past week or two, and she's always talking about the non-existent Susan, so maybe it's just on the brain. Hi, AE. Hi, Existential. Christina's Chaotic Gaming. Hello. How are you doing today? We are, listen, it's November. How did that happen? This year is going by so quickly, but also kind of slowly. I don't really know how to make sense of it. Like, a week ago feels like 3 weeks ago, but it feels like how is the year almost over kind of thing, you know? Hi, Kitty. Hello. But we are in November, which means we're only 2.5 weeks away from Wish Blossom Ranch. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. My dreams of finishing my valley decor before then are slowly slipping through my fingers. Yeah. Withering away into sand and ash, but we'll see. My goal is to hopefully throw together a quick but pretty dream snap today and then move on to decorating. I did finish the Forgotten Lands. I'm not gonna show you because what the heck? Okay. I'm not gonna show you because I'm trying to make a video about it. It's so far looking like a speed build and it's so far interesting. I've not made a speed build before, so we'll see how it ends up. We'll see how it ends up. Yeah, it's finally cold. Actually, where I live, it's warming up a little bit this week, which is interesting, but it's been kind of chilly the past couple weeks. Sabrina, welcome in. I appreciate you being here, and thanks for catching the VODs. I appreciate that too. Your brain is so confused about the year time. It's strange. It's Wicked month. I'm also seeing Wicked. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing Wicked. Sorry for yelling at you. I'm seeing Wicked 2 weeks from tomorrow, and I simply cannot wait. I'm planning on doing a rewatch maybe today or tomorrow of part 1, and it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Some people have seen it already, like a couple creators I follow, and there's an embargo still, so they're not allowed to talk about details, but they've kind of talked about their general feelings coming out of it, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Abba. I was in fact thinking about Mamma Mia when I said that. Maybe this is a bad thing to admit. I don't listen to ABBA outside of Mamma Mia, and I don't really listen to Mamma Mia that much, so I just don't listen to a lot of ABBA. Thanks for stopping by, Lucy. I appreciate it. Okay, we are going to pop on over to Forgotten Island. That's obviously where we're going to do the stream snap. I'm going to take another look at the theme because I think I know what it is, but I should probably check out the specifics. Okay. TTV, hello. Wrong menu. We are going right over here. This current challenge is a ghostly Gala. Welcome mortals to a challenge fit for 999 happy haunts. Embrace opulent decay and ghostly grandeur. Decorate a most haunting scene. Every now and then the descriptions don't feel like they're actually saying anything. That's a little bit how I feel about this, but I can make it work. Hi, Felly. Hello. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this because I've been told that it's incredibly annoying for people to watch the stream or the VODs with the sound of Oswald's train. And you know what? Not train, car. I probably agree. Anyone know what I can use besides a stall or the Oswald car to push the camera in? Can I use that haunted mansion car that doesn't make any sounds? You watched the Beacon Pine stream? It seems so interesting. Yeah, I feel like we're about halfway done with the game. I don't know. I tried to do a quick search to see how many chapters there were, and because the chapters branch, it's a little bit convoluted how the game is structured, but I think we're about halfway done. So I'm hoping we can finish it up on Tuesday. We should be playing Beacon Pines again. I want to see how it ends. Okay, delete all of this. The Jafar alchemist cooking thing. Okay, I'll try that. Get rid of all of this. And all of this. Beautiful. And all of these even. But I might bring some lights back. We'll figure it out. First of all, did I need to buy the seasonal Dreamstone bundle? Wait, Moonstone bundle, or did I just want the dress in the house? I mean, I always buy the bundle. Did I need it? Well, I had no moonstones, and I was gonna get it anyway. I do like the dress though. If I stand right here and do this, this doesn't seem to work. Unfortunate. Okay. We'll try the Jafar table. Alchemy or alchemy? Hi, Candia. AE, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Okay, that does work. Amazing. So, my plan... I'm not sure what we're gonna wear. I just put this on because I realized I don't think I've really worn it yet. But I don't know if we're gonna wear this or if we're gonna wear this. I kind of like this vibe, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how the background's looking, and then maybe we'll base our outfit off of what we have going on in the background and what kind of looks the nicest against it. What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for Nana, because what I think I would like to do, if I don't like the Moonstone pack, do I still get it? I do. Would I if I were not creating content for the game? Probably not. But I don't know. Being a content creator makes me feel like I should get things more than I already would feel that way, just kind of as a player. Okay. I'm anticipating something like, I don't know, a Nana pose with like building in the back, you know? A nice fancy, it's not going to be dissimilar, I think, to the build that we did in the Forgotten Lands with the Moonstone house. It's not going to be dissimilar to that. Fancy manner. Let's see. You've never seen that dress before? Is it an older one? It's so beautiful. The one I'm wearing right now is It is like a Cinderella dress that was from I think it was called the Ultimate Edition Founders Pack. Back when the game was in early access, you could only get the game via buying a Founders Pack, and there were 3 different versions. And I believe this dress was from the Ultimate Edition. Thanks for lurking, my little corner. I appreciate it. Yeah, something like this. We'll maybe also do like a fancy circular moment with a fountain or something striking in the front. Maybe we'll use the web trees if we can hide the pumpkins, because I don't really want pumpkin vibes. I kind of just want something else. Maybe we could actually... we'll figure it out. Something along this line, though. She could place mannequins outside for this dream snap. It would be nice. I feel like it would be nice for a lot of dream snaps. That is something that I hope they give us the ability to do. Sure, that sounds like a sentence. I feel like it's possible. If unlikely, I do think it's possible. With the Wish Blossom Ranch update, because they drop like a little patch usually, right? For the base game with the DLC, or am I making that up? Usually it drops at the same time as... Anyway. Especially because the one area has mannequins outside. I feel like it would just make sense. The one thing about this tree is that it has an awful footprint. I wonder if we could do something like this. It's not in it. You hope they fix your red dots? It's driving you insane? Wait, what's happening with the red dots? Yes, we're cooking, we're cooking. You have my attention, tree. Okay. For now, I'm just going to make a path with this because I have some, and we'll switch it to something else afterwards. I think I'm fine. I was wondering if I've potentially made things difficult for myself by putting this house on a diagonal like this, but I think it's gonna be fine. I think if we do something like that. Oh, well, huh. Oh, you know, this is fascinating. Truly fascinating. Hello, Yana. How are you? I'm gonna make a square and deal with the rest of this later. The square doesn't even look square. It looks like a weird geometric shape that's... It's not even, but it's just the game being the game. Why is that corner like that? I'll fix her, don't worry. What did everybody else do for their dream snap? Did anyone do an indoor dream snap? I feel like indoor would make sense. It's just so difficult for me sometimes to fit enough tags in an indoor dream snap. Oh yeah, we have new emojis, by the way, for channel members. I put the vote up earlier today. You can still vote if you're a channel member and you haven't yet. It's up in the post section of my page. but it seemed like it was a pretty done deal. So we have the little devil looking evil laughter emote, and we have the nap emote, which is just lovely. I already know there's not going to be a fountain for me. Why am I checking? Because I love to make myself sad. That one came. Oh my goodness, I forget. Every time I try to use this fountain, it makes me so mad. I don't try to use it very often, so I always forget that you can't put it on paths. That's one of the most infuriating things in the game. I am very angry. I'm very angry about that. Great. Love that for me. Can this corner be fixed? Perchance. Oh wow. What if that goes? Oh no, that's worse. Huh? There. Fixed. Okay, replace this with this. No. This. For now. You haven't decided if you'll do indoor or outdoor for your dream snap? Yeah. It's a tricky decision. I kind of want to move this house onto the actual corner of the path, but I like where it is in the picture composition, so I don't want to do that. Okay. Try with this one first. This is a little squeezier than I thought it was going to be. That might not be my problem. Do you ever realize that you've just started and already everything is bad? Okay. Stunning. Considering outdoor because of the moonlight possibilities, but indoor because of mannequins. Yeah, mannequins would be nice for this stream snap. I wish we could flip the direction of our poses, you know? That might be a little bit of a silly thing to want, but if we could mirror ourselves, I think that would be nice. I might move this gazebo actually up here somewhere. Move this, even though that is kind of actually centered, it doesn't look that way with this. Although it might be nice to have a fountain back here. I think I also gave myself too much space, which is actually something I think I do fairly often in my dream snaps that does not really benefit me very much. Like the pose I'm going for? Thank you. I would love to take the creepy carriage car thing. One of them's not meant to be creepy, but it kind of is creepy. This one is meant to be creepy. And the other one being the Little Mermaid one. This one. Okay. I feel like clocks are kind of creepy. Does anyone else think that? Maybe it's just, you know, the passage of time. The inevitability of the end of time. Pick this mausoleum back here, maybe. Let me just grab some things. Some options. This one matches the house more. I think I like this one. I do like this fountain. I'm just not sure if the green is what I'm really going for right now. Do a path here, like there's a road coming up from behind there. Because we have more space. On this side. The thing that is then the issue is that this space might not look big enough for this. Let me give it a second. But that might not be very visible with our posts. Oh, no, it is. Okay. So much space. I think it's okay. Do you think it'd be interesting to have some of these back here? Turn that this way and pushed it back a little bit. I can already feel this dream snap that's meant to be a quick one becoming a whole problem. We have plans. What is everyone else trying to accomplish before Wish Blossom Ranch? Do you have like a pre-DLC to-do list that you're working on, or not so much? When I said quick, you were like, sip, not the sip. I'm capable of being succinct sometimes. Updated storage room. You don't prep, you just suffer when you should have prepped. Listen. It's alright. Nothing wrong with that. It'd be weird to have these towers back here? I'm not sure. Gonna find out. I don't think I'm gonna hate it though. I know it's got weird gaps there. I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to see that in the actual dream snap though. And we'll fix it if we do. We're still gonna have to add a whole bunch of like trees and stuff, so it's gonna be fine. Update and clean storage and try to wrap unfinished tasks. Nice. For the main valley in the DLC. Don't really have a to-do list. You bought the Beauty and the Beast bundle. Might do those quests before the DLC drops. Ah, yes. I didn't get that bundle yet. I do want to, but I have so... Listen, I'm so Moonstone broke. It's actually very upsetting. So I'm trying to wait as much as possible because I know I'll get some Moonstones with the DLC. I don't think I'm going to be able to see that. Maybe I will. So yeah, I'm just trying to wait. You're decorating the other DLC? You're so stumped on decorating. Where do I find inspo? You're burnt out on trying. Honestly, I don't look... This is going to sound kind of maybe egotistical. I promise I don't mean it in that way. I don't look externally for inspiration for my builds. It's not because there aren't amazing builds and concepts from other people. It's more just because I know the way that my brain works, and since most of the time when I'm building, it's either on stream or it's eventually going to be in a video on my channel, I try to not like consume a whole lot of decorating content because I don't want it to kind of influence me in a way that I don't even realize. So because of that, inspiration is often in quite short supply. So I usually find it from just kind of messing around with different buildings, different building pairings, different color combinations in different biomes, and just kind of play around with throwing things together until I find something that kind of, I don't know, spark something. Sometimes it takes a really long time though. And a lot of times I end up starting a build without really having any idea where it's going because I know I need or want to build something and I just don't really have a spark of inspiration, and then I just start messing around with stuff until something happens. Not unlike what I'm doing with the stream snap, actually. Okay. We are fine. We're alive and thriving and putting things together, and it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm gonna shove a bunch of these lights back here. I feel like they're gonna be over the wall, which is going to be quite annoying, but also maybe not my problem. I'm really embracing things that I have no control over just existing and me being fine with that in Dreamlight Valley, in decorating, in lots of things, because sometimes things just aren't my problem. You're giving Dreamlight Valley a break while you wait for Wish Blossom and you're diving back into Spiritfarer. Oh, I have to finish Spiritfarer at some point. There's no time. I downloaded, what did I download? The demo for Town to City. Has anyone played Town to City? I had been, I think I had seen some stuff about it before it came out, maybe around the time that the demo was out. And it didn't really spark my interest too much or like catch my it wasn't anything super intriguing to me right off the bat, but then I saw someone post some screenshots, and then more recently one of the creators that I follow has started playing it, and it looks really cool. So I kind of want to play that. I was hoping to get to that this week, but we got dispatch, and we have I would like to finish Beacon Pines, so it's just things, you know, things. Hi, Catherine. Hello. You think you're frustrated with the lack of Grecian decor, but you know more will come with Hercules. Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll get more in the new year. Which update is that? The third update? Oh, that'll be around the summer though, huh? So it's gonna be a bit of a wait. Lunar Lizard, YouTube videos, and Dreamlight Valley's Discord are your sources of inspo for decorating your dream snaps. Yeah, there are so many great sources out there. Like, on YouTube, there are some amazing builders. I do from time to time see screenshots and thumbnails, and people are doing some really, really cool stuff. Oh, actually, that's not that bad. I almost want to change this to be windows as well. I like that that is mirroring the color in here, right? That's pretty cool. You're so frustrated with the tags this week. It feels like you have to buy the premium shop items. I don't know if you have to buy the premium shop items. This is a decor thing, right? So I usually just toss some stuff in the background. I build whatever I feel like is on theme, and then I add some items to the back of whatever I build if I feel like I'm not hitting the tags. I think I need to switch this and this thing back here because you can't even see that. And I think I want to add the windows back here and maybe back here as well, so we have more of the purple light coming through. Yeah. The only 4 tag items are from the shop this week. I don't pay attention to what items have what number of tags. That might be silly of me, but I don't. I'm going to move you two out of the way for a second. What have you actually? I see. I could, but it would be annoying. It might be fine, actually. Because of the angle we're getting with this, I don't know if that's actually going to be that bad. This feels like maybe we could do something like this. Oh, I don't have very many of these left, but I also don't know that I need all of those there. I could probably move a lot of these over here and still have the exact same effect. I am a little bit worried about light seeping through that spot there, but I guess we won't know until we check. Oh, what an odd time of day. I think that's kind of cool. Kind of want to angle this off here and maybe bring some of these up here. This fountain is maybe not doing it for me. Oh my goodness, we've already been here for like 40 minutes. Wild. It's fine. You can't even see that other carriage. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I would like to angle this. I wish I could push that into the arch there, but I don't think I can. Do I want lights coming through that arch? I'm not sure. You can't even see this window with that, so maybe I'll just push that back further. Trial and error. Until we end up with something hopefully good, but at this rate, who knows? It's a tiny wall. No, here. You also fear that you'll end up using a lot of time on it this week. I mean, I don't usually mind spending a fair amount of time on a dream snap. I just have other things I'm trying to get done. I'm not really planning on making any storage rooms before the DLC drops. I'm just gonna do that afterwards like I usually do. But I do get some things done with like mostly decorating. That's mostly it, actually. Can I fit 2 of these? No. 2 would be really nice. This, I think I want to bring like, oh, sure, okay, yeah, but if we do that and then we change that like that, that might work. And if we, I hate to say it, I still hate the diagonal paths. Oh, it's nice that we have them, I guess, but I guess it's nice that we have them, but kind of at what cost, you know, like a little bit at what cost? Okay, I put you there. Sure, that's not even, but you know, we won't even know. And this, can I see if I can do something like this instead, where I can fit another one of these? The logic of using the diagonal paths is too complicated. It's a lot. Like when you get it to work, it does look good. It's just so difficult to get it to that point. For me, at least. That's not really the way that my mind works. I would love if I could fit this in between here somehow, but I don't think I can. I don't think that's in my future. This tree has such an odd footprint to it. You refuse to use the diagonal paths. I can't, because they do look good when they work, so I'm just stuck forever complaining about them, much like a lot of things. Let me actually save. It's like I gotta do it, but I don't have to be happy about it. Thank y'all for liking the stream if you have. I appreciate you. Thank you for the sip reminder. Give me a second to pause my character and then I will grab a sip. You when you go to work, what, about not liking things? Is that what we were talking about? That's not... Okay. Oh, it's so creepy. But it's so dark. But it's so cool. What if I made it foggy? Huh. I don't know. I kind of think this looks cool, but cloudy. This is also kind of cool though. Wait, what? Why is this changing when I go from one to the other? Whatever. This is giving Infinity Nikki what, like the lighting and stuff? This is stuff that I don't necessarily have to figure out right now. But I kind of like this. It's spooky. I would just have to make sure I didn't mean to do that. I would just have to make sure I could light my character appropriately and maybe add some more lights around and such. I don't know. Hi, Quaz. Anthony, if I didn't say hi, hello, hello. It won't be too dark once I add the lights. Yeah, there was like one though that I really liked, but it completely kind of washed out the effect of the lights coming through these spots, which I cannot have. I need to craft more of those lights, I think, unless I go with something different back here. Maybe I could go with like a blue light back here, and maybe it will look intentional and not random. I'm not sure. Only one way to find out. Reminds you of the one storyline we had in the castle with the little doll. Wait, do I? Oh, yes. What was her name? Livy or something. She was so weird and so annoying. Such a little weird doll. And I don't even know if I, A, can remember exactly how she talked, B, could do it, but I feel like she was very, like, breathy and talked very slowly. I was like, girl, I don't have all day. I simply do not. Okay. This needs to move up more like that or something. I don't think those pumpkins are gonna be in the shot. That's the main goal. No pumpkins in the shot. Because I don't want that. Like a path. Oh! Coming off of here? But why is it doing that, though? Huh? I feel like maybe that's something I'll deal with later. If it pleases me. Okay. Oh no. She was a lot. Took ages to get through her dialogue. I know! I was trying really hard not to skip, but I couldn't really help it at some points. I was like, honey, I need... I need you to get a move on. What are the chances that if I put down this house... No, I can't do that. Because, like, if I... Okay, wait. I have a question. I can also just check this myself. If I assign the little Zero Fox to this house and he's roaming around and I turn companions off in the menu of the photo, is he still going to be there or no? Does that only apply to the companions that you have equipped, or does it apply to all the companions ever? Like, even the ones that you have in a house? I think that's my question. He gone? That's really frustrating. I don't like that. We don't like that. Oh, yes. I need a pad back here. He'll be there if he's not your companion. We can check. This is not even visible, but I'm just gonna put it there because I know it's there. Kind of would like another web tree over here, but I know it's not gonna fit. Certainly not the way I would want it to. Okay, but what if I move? That's not gonna help, I don't think. Okay, well. It's time. Freaking trees. Hi, Ashley. Hello. There's a critter visible and companion visible, so you can keep the background ones while hiding Nana. Okay, cool. Does this one need to be one with color on it? Not sure yet. It fit before when I moved the wagon? I don't know if it did. It might have looked like it did, but I don't know if it actually did. I don't think it did because it can't go on the path. Like, it's the path, the house, and the walls, like, that are all the issue. Because, like, for it to not be on the path, it has to be there, but whenever it's there, it goes into the walls. I don't think it is going to fit. wonder if the purple lights could give the walls a mysterious glow. You know what? I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing right now, but I'm thinking about the Beauty and the Beast ones. The little celestial floor lamp thingies. I do think that might be cool to add. I don't think this is even visible, but I'm going to put that there anyway. I'm going to take out a few things to just plop them around. The furs. Furs feel kind of creepy to me. You know what else might be kind of cool? I'll get to it eventually. I think I'm thinking of this. We have that. We have... I'll use these. Welsh. Might use one of those up here somewhere too, or maybe I'll use like these. But the ice willow tree shine when in the moonlight filter. Anyone know? I'm not sure. Actually, let me look at that tree. Sometimes I forget how much snow it has on it. I would use it way more if... I could maybe use it in the front. Just using it maybe in the back too. It's just... I really struggle with using it anywhere sort of in the front of the image because of how much snow it has on it. I don't want to see the snow on the trunk of the tree, you know. That's a lot of them. This is not gonna look good, but that's not the point right now. And it doesn't look horrible though. Okay. I want this. I don't mind the blue back there, actually, I don't think. Oh, hey, Sally, why are you here? I didn't invite you to the party. Please stop singing. No offense. That was rude. Guess I should have messed with this first. I really like this filter with the, like, nighttime. I wish we could change the lighting on our character. I know we can actually add lighting to our character, but actually it doesn't look that bad here. It does look kind of blue. I'm not hating it. We're not done yet, clearly. This part is very dark back here, so I might have to add some lights or something. I might move this fountain up even further. There's not a lot going on, so I have to see if I can fix that a little bit, but overall I don't hate it. I mean, Sally's gotta go. I need a light. I wish we had like a little spotlight, you know, like the lawn lights that you see a lot at, like, I don't know, museums or public buildings, where they'll be on the ground and they're almost like a little spotlight that will be shining on like a fountain or a statue or something. I wish we had something like that in this game. The snap is going to be so good. Thank you. I mean, I was expecting to be that by now, but it's fine. We're coming up with something hopefully good. I need my moonstones is what's up. Sometimes I do dream snaps for the love of the snaps. Oftentimes recently I feel like it's for the love of the moonstones and not wanting to spend my real money on it. You know? Anyone else feeling that recently? Not that dream snaps aren't fun, they can be, but like... You too. Yeah, it's just the way that it is sometimes. Yeah, I need some kind of light there. I wonder if I could use... It's not going to give the effect that I think I would like, but I don't know if I have something that's going to give me the effect that I would. So I think I'm going to try is taking something like this, popping this like there, and then there's like a big truck backing up outside, so sorry if you can hear that beeping through the mic. And then take the gravestone that we have. There's the gravestone. Oh, it's not Nightmare Before Christmas, it's Disney, I think. Oh, there it is. And just hide that a little bit. You still kind of can see some of it, but I don't think I care. We'll see once I actually look at the image whether I do or not. And you've now decorated 5 out of 8 biomes in the valley. Nice. I'm at 3 done, which is, you know, something, but not quite as good as I was hoping. I have to count how many streams we have between now and Wish Blossom Ranch to see whether my dreams are fully in the dust or not. Like my dreams of finishing decorating the valley. Took you an hour and a half to do your snap. You were struggling with the idea and then with the pathing. Ah, yes. The shape of the path right now, I'm fine with. What I do have a bit of a problem with, though, is how much of it there is. There's so much path. Kind of just want something to break it up a little bit. I had the song Little Wolf from Epic the Musical stuck in my head for like 3 days straight. It's actually a little bit of a problem. You love the trees? Wait, these ones? Yeah, that was a good shout, Nina. Because I actually wouldn't have thought to try to add these in. Let's see. Anyone have ideas for the middle part of the glade you're struggling? I always just kind of throw like a little garden or a little painting area or sitting area or something. If you're talking about the tiny island that Mother Gothel's tree is on, I usually just do something kind of small and simple like that. I feel like it's a bit tricky to decorate. That's even going to be in the image. I could kind of mirror this on the other side, but sometimes when I try to do that, it actually looks quite odd because of the angle of the photo. Try something like that for now. I don't even know if that's in the picture. We're gonna try. We're gonna see. Okay. About. Doesn't make sense, but we're not worrying about that. It looks cool, and so we're putting it there. Okay, I am pretty much on the middle of that, so I'm going to briefly run over here. We're gonna toss good old Zero Fox in there. Let you do your thing. I'm also gonna go ahead and pull this. Oh, well. Okay, I'll just put it there for now. I could push that over a little bit and then it would be in there. That being the gravestone right there that's right on the edge. But actually I might not, because I like the idea of being able to see those flowers, so maybe I'll just put something small that's not going to obstruct that. Hide this. Change to a different time of day. Give me some fog and stuff. I forget which filter I was using. This one maybe? Oh, hey, Sally. You're still here. All right. I need more lights still. Maybe I can put some candles. I think I can fit things under this. So I could try to do some like maybe of these and some candles or something. And I can tweak like the lighting and stuff a little bit too. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me just beep boop. The well, I feel like the well is going to be a little bit too large for this space. I kind of do want to have something else right there. Kind of in front of here. If I could light this more back here as well, that would be cool, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, we're thinking. Wait, are we talking about like the well that we just got from this event? Even if I can't put that here, I might see if I can put it kind of here out of frame a little bit, and I wonder if the bats would be flying still. I do need some more trees in the background here and probably here as well. I don't mind having some sky though. Oh, not me. Oh, well, I'm taking the idea anyway. I'm taking the idea anyway. My main issue right at this moment is actually how dark this mausoleum looks and this. If anyone has any ideas about how I can light this area a little bit, let me know. Just joined and it hurts that you'll never have that dress. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I know this dress isn't accessible anymore. I'm actually gonna move this here because I don't think we could even see it there. The small floor candle? Maybe. I don't even know if this is helping or not. A good compromise would be to get something similar for the Cinderella update. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something somewhat similar, because it is inspired by Cinderella's dress, right? So like I could really see us getting something like Cinderella's dress for our characters. They do tend to do that kind of thing. I don't know if that's going to be visible there. I'll get this way a little bit. That's going to be out of frame though, I think. We shall see. Should be able to. I could have sworn we could put stuff under here. We could put it like there, but I don't want it there. This. No. Dreamlight Valley ever make anyone else irrationally angry? Just sometimes. Oh, also, Anthony, I believe maybe it was you who was talking about the song Gravity from Has Been Hotel Season 2 somewhat recently, and I hadn't listened to it because I wanted to wait to actually watch the episodes before I listened to any of the music. It's so stinking good. The song. Wow. It's really good. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I'm gonna try to not spiral for too long. I actually don't even really care if these are visible, to be honest. You can't remember if that was you? Maybe. It would have been multiple streams ago. There we go. That. I don't know if this will be in there. Yeah, just stick that right about there. And I actually think I would like a light in front of here, even though there are candles, if I can. One of these. You tore down 2 biomes yesterday. You're meant to be completing them before the DLC, not redoing them. Oh my god. Wait, I just searched for iron and it only came up with those things, but don't... Oh, no, these don't have iron in it. Oh, okay. Anyway, never mind. That's my bad. Just pop you here. Oh, how could I forget? Need a little mic-y. Maybe you can be right there. Cool, 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 cool. Do anything else about that? Be standing there, actually. He's over a little bit. Can I also move me back a little bit? Then like that. A lot of candle action going on, but I don't hate it. Okay. Back a little bit. I would love it if this was further. Using the white roses from the event? Ah, yes, I could. I even have them in my pocket right now. Oh, I also have these. Any chance that I'm gonna get the fence? No. Oh! I thought that was going to split them as they drop, because that's what happens with the other flowers, right? You drop them and it like drops as the individual flowers, I believe. Okay, let me drop these. Okay. Those are right in my business. I like the sparkles. Okay. Maybe I can just tuck these kind of around. They only drop the whole bunch as one, not separately. That's, I guess, nice for storing them if you wanted to, because you could just drop them all in your house and store them as one little bundle, but it's a little less convenient for decorating for sure. Let's see. Where else? I might put these kind of all over here. Might be a little much, but certainly try. Oh. Kind of wish I could get a better angle on this. Ooh. Making me a little sick. Actually, let me just grab these while I'm here. You can go there, that's fine. You... It's fine there too, I guess. Okay, so just you two. Then, actually, I think I kind of do want... This music sounds so much like Ursula to me. Every time I hear it, it makes me think of the music that's playing kind of just in Ursula's lair in the movie. It's very good. Okay. Actually... Up a couple more of those. Beautiful. Kind of need to move those a little bit, but I don't hate it. Oh, it's interesting that you don't get the sparkle effect from them when they're far away. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Turn it to be dark. No, I didn't mean to do that. Although... I don't necessarily hate it. Does anyone ever use this? I also forget sometimes when you use this, does it actually show the black like bars when you're voting, or does it just show the long image? Because I feel like I've seen long images before, but I'm not sure if that's how people typically get them. In the wrong spot. I need to push myself back a little bit, I think. Everything back here is still so dark. You know what I might do? I know I'm spiraling a little bit. I might put this edge on a diagonal as well and bring the roses around this side. I know my character is not lit right now, but that's not gonna be how it is later. Actually, I don't like this light here because of the effect that it's having there. I'm gonna get rid of that. This looks really good, thank you. I think it looks okay. we're kind of like almost there. I am just sort of being nitpicky at this particular point in time. And yet, I'm gonna move that there because it wasn't really visible the way I wanted it to be before. I am a little not super stoked about making this specific change because I think it's gonna be mostly just because I think it's gonna be annoying to do. Oh, no, that's fine. That doesn't bother me too much. Me, Spiral, no. Well, listen, every now and then, maybe just like a little bit. I wouldn't say it's in my nature per se. But every so often, I have been known to do such a thing. Love the lighting and the colors. Thank you. I think it's gonna be good. I am still a little bit unsatisfied with this kind of area of path, but I don't really know what else to put there. I'm getting rid of you because I don't like you. I want nothing to do with you. That there instead. I need the 4K dream or moonstones. Listen, did you all see how moonstone broke I am right now? 1745, and that's with some. Oh, I already claimed that. Never mind. That's with something pinned. That's already 1500. I didn't even get the dream bundle yet. I think I did finally buy the star path, but I don't know. Hopefully it's a light week for the premium shop because I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. You have 875, so you get it. With 2 pins and a shop you haven't bought. I'm so sorry. It's rough out here. And not only that, we also have a whole DLC coming up that's something else I gotta spend real money on. Lesai. Every now and then when I say Lesai, I think of the episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody where, I don't know, London's being London, doing something, I think. And they're trying to calm her down. And they're like, okay, we'll make like some waterfront sounds for you. And they're like, whoosh, crash. And she's like, more French Riviera though. And they're like, les whoosh, les crash. That really speaks to me. Counting on the hidden items tags to pull you a good result. Good point. I haven't even plopped things in the background yet. We're gonna drop some things in the back. So we have more tags and we get a better result. Trying your hardest to not buy a Moonstone pack. You want to wait for the DLC. Yeah, because it's what, 10,000 total Moonstones? 15,000? Something like that? Wait, is it 10 with the regular one or 5 with the regular one? I could look this up so easily. You all don't have to tell me. I'm not trying to put all of my problems on you. I probably even have an image in my folder with this very information in it. A dingle hopper. Does anyone know the Little Mermaid Broadway show? Any Beyond My Wildest Dreams truthers out there? 5K for the DLC, and the deluxe version has 10K. Like 5K extra? That's gonna be visible. Which is what we want. Wait a minute. No, I don't think I'm gonna like this light, but I almost wonder if I pop this back here. It's got lights on it. How far did the lights go? Not far enough. I was hoping they were beams that would light up the mausoleum, but no such luck. Wish you could see a Valley tour on arcade version. You would love to see how creative people get with the item limit and no premium shop items. Oh, that's a good point. These would have probably some premium shop items in them, but I know Savannah over at My Day Old Tea has done multiple full Valley builds on Switch, which does have the item limit, and I think there are some old builds that probably don't have very many premium shop items in them, but I don't know for sure. I guess I could see how many tags I actually have. I probably don't need to do this, but I also never, like, I feel like I'm pretty sure I should know this by now with the amount of times that I've seen stuff about it in my YouTube feed and stuff, but Mr. Star and Sky's, I don't even know what you'd call it, resource thing that he has is called the Dreamers Portal, right? Where people go and submit their dream snaps and they can put like what they got as their result for moonstones. They can put what their tags were. I'm sure there's a lot of very useful information over there. I've not really looked at it. I'm not sure how many tags people tend to have for their dream snaps, because every now and then I see something truly like the number is giving skyscraper, and I don't understand. I feel like my number tends to be like 40 something ish. I don't know, that might be a lie. Usually 40, I'm like, okay, that's good enough. Probably. I don't know. We got a celestial pillar. I feel like recently I'm in a very sing-songy, random dancey kind of mood. Like, it's not necessarily that I would say that I'm feeling more joyful than usual. I don't know that that's necessarily true, but like, does anyone else ever get the random urge to just like do what feels like the equivalent of a TikTok dance? I don't watch I don't not watch TikTok. I don't look at TikTok very much, but it feels in my soul what I imagine TikTok dances would feel like, and you just kind of do it just cause it just feels right in the moment to just do a little jig. Anyway, let me save. Let me also bump this up. My computer's not gonna like me very much, but it can deal, I guess. Because I would love to just get this picture done if I could. We've been here so much longer than I thought we would. I was like, it's gonna be a cute little hour-long dream snap. An hour? Who was I kidding? Oh, trees! Goodness gracious. I knew I was missing something. If I put this back here, will we see the webs? I should have done this first. Maybe. That's not gonna be in frame. An hour. Hardly know her, honestly. I feel like I have created a dream snap in an hour before, and I was very shocked and impressed with myself, honestly. It's been a while since that's been my truth, so I'm not sure why exactly I felt like that would be me again today. That was a little bit delusional on my part, I think. I do believe I was living in Delulu for that one. Love to have this somewhere back here. Like it. Can I just ditch that flower? You can't spend more than 30 minutes on a dream snap. I can't if I'm by myself. If I'm streaming, sure. But when I'm just working on one off stream, I get through them so quickly. That's why I prefer to do mine on stream if I can, because I know the amount of effort that's put into it is going to be far greater than if I don't. Apple Tart Baker, hello. How are you doing? Yes, beautiful, stunning, fabulous. And what about this? Especially when you've been rewarded with 4K from a lazy dream snap, it only encourages you to keep being lazy. I feel like I never really intend to spend an absurd amount of time on a dream snap. I really just work on it until I feel like I'm satisfied with how I did. Because at the end of the day, I can't control what I get in terms of moonstones from a dream snap. I know I can't control that, but I can control how much effort I put in, and like to an extent, I don't know, just like what it looks like, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm putting in enough effort that I'm happy with how it turned out, and that's usually good enough for me. I mean, I do get a little bit upset sometimes when that results in like 1,500 moonstones and I'm really proud of the dream snap that I did. Then I'm like, what happened here? But I know that at least I tried my best. Okay, focus, that's way too much. Filters, companion. If Sally is here, I'm going to rage. You feel like that was all of us last week? Wait, what was all of us last week? Wait, why does this look kind of good? Wait, what's wrong? Not what's wrong. Oh, I didn't change the time of day. That's why. I was like, why does this look good? It's because I didn't change that. Uh-huh. Ooh, wait, this light is kind of interesting. So we have, oh, I forgot the well with the bats. Grr. Anyway, I can at least look at what my tags are like. Oh. Oh. Well, you know, I'm going to take a picture for now, and this is going to go in. I kind of move these now. Why are those there instead of back here? Do I care? I'm not sure. gonna save this to my gallery for now. This might be sunset lighting. You can replace this one, that's fine. Ah, the rain. Wait, what? Oh, it also wasn't the fog. I think we were trying to do the foggy lighting. Oh, that's weird. I really, really wish we had a filter slider like there is in Infinity Nikki. That would be so nice. Because I kind of like this filter. It's just a little intense. And if we had a slider, that would be just perfection. Feel like I kind of want these flowers here now, if I can get them here. Let me save this to my gallery too. We'll replace you. Thank you for liking the stream if you have. Oh my goodness, I haven't had my coffee really. Or my other drink. Okay. Can I get some more Disney items per chance? Oh, these are... Okay. I don't think I realized these count as Disney items. Which is odd, because I use them all the time when I'm actually building. You would think I would know them inside and out. Clearly not. These are bigger than I thought they were. I mean, I've looked at them before, but clearly not recently. Oh, that can only go in the water, of course. I don't need these activating, but just pop these back here. Some little popcorn buckets. Yes. A lot of these I don't think I realized counted as Disney items, but I guess it makes sense because we got them in the Park Star Path, right? One of the multiple Park Star Paths. Actually, I need to know if we're ready to have one of those come back yet. Because I kind of am ready to have another Park Star Path. Especially because, I mean, not that I would expect to get one in a Star Path, but I just really want... I think I saw Oscar make a video about this recently. And even though I have no evidence to prove that this is true, I like to believe that I'm the one who... I like to believe that I'm the one that inspired Oscar to make a video about parks themed castle skins that we could get, because one day I think I did pop into Oscar's stream and talk about the fact that I want a Disney park skin for the castle, and I recall him being like, oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. So I'm going to unofficially, partially unseriously, partially take credit for that video. What was my point? Oh, if we had another Park Star Path, even though I don't think they would put a castle skin in the Star Path, I think that would be a perfect opportunity for them to put one in the shop, is what I was trying to say. That's what I was getting at. in case we didn't know what was happening. I lost it for a second, but I got it back in the end. These aren't bats. Why did I think this was a bat? You almost never pay attention to the tags items have in the big yes to another park theme star path. I think it would be nice. I think we're ready for that. We as a community are ready. I know people were kind of sick of it for a while, but I feel like we've had enough time. I feel like we're ready to embrace another star path that is parks themed. Could just be wishful thinking on my part, but I'm ready. I kind of want fireflies. I know we a little bit hate them now, but I need some kind of dimension because there's really not much happening up here. And I think this is a way to give a bit of dimension. I feel like a cute little ghost companion would actually be a lot of fun. It could just be because I was playing Love Ghosty, but I don't know. Do we think like a cute little ghost companion would be a fun addition to the game? That's right up in my face. I don't know about all that, but also once I pose, I don't know. It's still gonna be in my face. Okay. So in that case, we gotta rotate you. I don't think that's gonna be better. Speaking of videos, check out the Veil tour. Oh, thanks for sharing that. I do have one. It just went up last week. You can certainly check it out if you would like to. I'm not gonna stop you. Okay. Focus. I gotta figure out what the lighting is that we like. Do we like the nighttime lighting? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it yet. I don't know why I like this part of the pose for this shot, but I do. Ooh, this flower is blocking our dress quite a bit. It's really large and in charge. Floby, hello, how are you? I don't think there's a way around it unless, actually, I get rid of this because I don't think that's really doing anything for us right now. And I think, oh no! I think this is actually what's in the way, and I don't think this is doing enough for us where it is right now to justify it being in the way like it is, you know? You're biased and it is top tier. Wait, what's top tier? Oh, the tour? Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm so bad at like self-promoting. Something I need to work on a little bit. Because most of the time I'm like, if people are here, they're gonna see it, but that's not necessarily true. Sally, I need you to get all the way out. Respectfully. I have a bad feeling in my stomach. Let me save this. Why are you still here? Yeah, go away. Do I have to I think she's gone. I don't know that that actually did anything. It just put me back in the same exact spot, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to send me back to the well, but I think she's gone. At least for now. Anyway, what was I doing? We're changing the focus, the time of day. We turned off the critter. We're changing this and this. And we're posing ourselves. Can you, girl? He loved the Storybook Vale tour, did a lot in the Library of Lore, must have been a pain. It was a pain. I am pretty pleased with how it turned out, but I feel like I'm never touching the Library of Lore again. I hated decorating that. The camera gets so stuck and it's so frustrating. I think that's fine. I don't hate that. Do we like this sort of sunset moment? This makes the character lighting look weird, so I would bump that down. Do we like this sort of sunset moment? Or do we like the nighttime? Which do we prefer? I feel like nighttime is a little bit more spooky and thematic, but I feel like sunset, we can actually see what's going on. Nighttime gives more ghostly. I agree. I'm just concerned that it might be too dark. But I guess we could also just mess with the settings a little bit. Let me see if I can wait for Zero to come in here. I'll take a photo with this lighting, put it in my gallery, and then we'll kind of have that as an option, I guess. That's fine. I don't want to wait for... There we go. First, save to my gallery. I'm just gonna redo this one. Replace that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take another one that I can save. Okay. And then no, actually. Nighttime, let me bump up my character lighting. I do feel like this makes me look kind of like a ghost, which is kind of the vibe. Light bloom here. Looks pretty, thank you. I do want a vignette because that's spooky. But maybe we could turn the brightness up, kind of. I want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be like, I don't know. I feel like the goal is spooky. The goal is bright enough that it's interesting and is going to be voted for, but also spooky. Oh. The shadows take it kind of from 0 to 100. I don't know that I want to mess with that too much. What about... I hate this. I'm not very... This is not my strong suit. The messing with the sliders and stuff. The rain, really? Okay, we're gonna just put up with this for a second. Crazy that that's what's happening here. Have I tried this one? Oh, it makes it super foggy. Wait, I kind of might be able to work with this. If I decrease the light blue. Had such a hard time with the lighting this week, but you did the moon behind your character. Like if we, then it's really like, how do I explain this? Feels like really desaturated. I feel like this is worse than the alternative. I'm gonna we're just going to make ample use out of the gallery right now. Wait, no, actually replace this one. I want to get this version, and then I want to get one other version, and then I want us to be able to compare and contrast. I just want that also for my thing. The other one I do want is like cloudy, but I don't want it to be raining, and I don't know if the rain's gonna come back. And I think I liked this one with more of this kind of. Our character is kind of really overexposed, but I kind of feel like that makes us look more like a ghost, so I'm not really mad at it. Wait, no, don't do that. I also have not been really waiting to see if Zero would come out during this. Yeah, that's fine. What's the secret ingredient that I'm missing for the dream snap to be perfect? I don't know. Is that a trick question? Save this. Right about. I can just override this one. Replace. Also, thank you for the compliment about the veil tour. I appreciate it. Hi, Ignis. Hello. Okay, and then save that to my device. A trick question? I don't know. Was there an answer? Or were you trying to get me to think of something? I wasn't saying like this is perfect. I was just a bit confused. Okay, we have this one. Wait, no. Okay, we have this one that I think was our sunset lighting one. Option 1. We have this option that's very blue. I think this was the fog one. And we have this one that I think was our cloudy one. What do we like? I'll put up a poll. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, left to right. Let me do which pick should we submit? Add option 1. 2 or 3. I'm gonna put night clear. I know these don't probably make the most sense, but it's what makes the most sense to me. I will make them large again. Don't worry. Okay, we have, this is number 1. This was the one that we took at sunset. number 1. We have number 2. This was the one where we had the fog. And we have number 3. This is the one that's just kind of at nighttime. But, I mean, it's like clearer because it's not foggy, but the weather is not clear, if that makes sense. Again, 1, 2, 3. Let me know your opinions. I think I like all of them. I'm not really sure. They're just like slightly different vibes. Okay, I'm going to save my game and turn my graphics down. The computer isn't like making a lot of noise right now. That's good. Sometimes when I'm streaming and I have the stuff up like this, my computer's like, girl, what in the world are you doing? Who is currently winning? They're all gorgeous. Can't go wrong with any of them. Yeah, I feel like, to be fair, the differences are fairly subtle. I don't know that which one I pick is going to make a huge difference in the results, but I still want to pick the one that I think is best. You see a tie? Oh, it only shows me like the top thing, and it says that number 2 is the top one. The quality of the first one is kind of insane, but maybe you just have low standards because of the Switch. Yeah, the quality looks okay. I don't know why. Sometimes when I take images, I haven't really looked at these ones with as critical of an eye because I've mostly just gotten used to it. For some reason, I feel like my game quality looks way better than my picture quality. Like, this one looks fairly sharp, all things considered. They look okay, but like, I don't know. Does anyone else notice that in their game? Specifically, if you play on like PC, do you feel like your game looks better than the pictures that you take in game? Okay. What am I doing? We took 2 hours on that dream snap. I am disgusted with myself. Okay, because that was supposed to be fast. What am I doing right now? You do notice that? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me, because I feel like it's really frustrating sometimes, because I go to submit a dream snap, and I feel like it should look better than it does, because when I'm actually trying to take the picture, it's looking one way, and then I actually take it and the picture quality just looks kind of weird. None of us are surprised about the dream snap. I really had such strong intentions to actually decorate and stuff. I think I still am gonna mess around a little bit in the forest up here because I am thinking about, well, this house has got to go. That's first up. But I feel like this is going to be the next area that I decorate just because it's the area I have the strongest feelings about. I guess the strongest direction. Also, I'm kind of excited about it. You have zero idea what to do with your dream snap, like you have no clue. That's how I am a lot of times with dream snaps. It's kind of how I was today. I played around with outfit options, but other than that, I started stream today with no real idea of what I was going to do, which I guess is another reason why it takes me a long time to do a dream snap. If I thought about it a little bit more. It's not not necessarily that I don't think about it outside of stream. It's just, I feel like I'm not very good at conceptualizing things in game outside of game, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I've seen some people say that they'll draw their biome designs before they actually go in and decorate it. I would not be able to do that. I can't really make my plans for builds or dream snaps unless I'm actually sitting down and in game moving things around. When you saw the title of stream, you thought Bestie feeling ambitious today. I guess I was. Here's the thing. It could have happened. There was a world in which we could have finished both the dream snap and like half a biome today. Is it a little bit, is it a world that's unlikely? Yes. What's the deal with Doctor Strange and like Infinity War or whatever? How when he says there are like however many outcomes that he looked through and there's only one where they succeeded. I feel like that's me every time I endeavor to decorate in this game. I'm like, there are like a million options. There's only one timeline in which I actually complete a whole biome in a stream. It hasn't happened in so long. And probably won't, if I'm being honest with myself. Let me get rid of these. Let me move these over here. Actually, give me this. Speaking of Doctor Strange, this has nothing to do with Doctor Strange apart from the fact that it has to do with superheroes. Tomorrow we're going to be playing probably episodes 3 and 4 of Dispatch. I don't know how long the episodes are. I feel like we'll be able to get through them. And I'm very excited about it. I think it'll be fun. I also unfortunately saw like a teeny tiny spoiler about one of the episodes that are out in somebody's thumbnail. And I'm super curious to see how we get to that point. Something is potentially coming up, I guess, if we don't flop hardcore. Wait, did I? I did not transfer those. I need to though. Okay. Let me take all of these. And let me transfer all of these here. Okay. And now that I've done this, I'm going to pull up these dream snaps one more time so you can place your final votes if you'd like to. But number 2 is super winning. So this was number 1. Number 1. This is number 2. Ooh, spooky. And this is number 3. Place your votes. Okay. So my idea, this is not anything life-altering, don't worry. I'm going to move this. It's not going to stay there. I don't know where I'm going to put that long-term, but I think I'm going to move this apple orchard-looking house up here. Because I was originally planning on having Merlin's house over here, I think. But then when I redid the Forgotten Lands, I ended up moving the apple trees and the blueberry bushes, which I had up there. But I think it would be cute to have them with this house in the forest over here. I could still use this well, I think. The only thing is I'm not entirely sure how I would place it. Because this is giving very grand entrance, and I'm not feeling very grand entrance about this building. I don't want it like... here-ish. This is a cute house. I do like this. But then I kind of put these closer to this. So now I'm actually second guessing about whether this should be somewhere around here. And then we could have these somewhere back here. How many of these trees do we have? 5? Oh, that's annoying. Hi, Messina. Hello, how are you doing? My Sunday is going pretty well, apart from the fact that I spent way, way longer on my dream snap than I planned. Why am I doing this way? I don't need to do that. I can, in fact, maybe put this there. Take a path. It can be literally any path. Got around it. The inconsistency of the berry and fruit trees drives you insane. Yeah, I feel like an even number would just make the most sense. And I would appreciate it. You know what I saw today? A very interesting video that was comparing Elphaba and Glinda to Tiana and Charlotte. It was very interesting. I mean, it wasn't like an in-depth analysis comparing those two, but it was a not insignificant portion of the video. And I was like, huh, that's something that I hadn't really considered before. And I need to let that sort of percolate. It was quite a comparison. I think it was in an effort to like be like Glinda's not that bad, kind of. It was kind of a Glinda's not that bad sort of vibe, which, you know, I personally think Charlotte, while certainly a bit oblivious and self-centered, does not really display as many negative character traits as Glinda. I think the other thing that makes me a little upset sometimes is I feel like the Glinda's not that bad truthers in part 1 kind of rob her of her character development in the second part. Like, it's okay if we let her be kind of bad, because that means that, like, we can potentially see her actually, like, change. I don't know. I'm so excited to see Wicked. Oh my goodness. 2 weeks from tomorrow, and it couldn't come soon enough. I don't know if I actually want this like this. Part of me wants this, between. Part of me wants this kind of just messy, and I don't know. T-minus 17 days until Tinkerbell and Wish Blossom Ranch. I'm so excited for Wish Blossom Ranch. I really am. I think more so than I thought I would be. I need to see what Tinkerbell's house looks like. I sincerely hope she doesn't live with Peter Pan. I just don't really see that happening. But I guess it could. I don't want that thick, though. Dude, this is the outside. That might be a little messy, though. And then The other one is the inside. Oh, not there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where was this before? Alright, I guess you're going there for now. You're excited because you're finally up to date and you've had time to prep. You'll finally focus on just one DLC area at a time. Nice. I feel like that's gonna potentially be okay. We can put some trees behind it or something. I feel like that would be cute. A cute little orchard area. Maybe swap this with that though and pop this back there somewhere. Or like up here. Maybe a fence? Although we're getting some cute fences with Wish Blossom Ranch. Like a wooden one, right? That's actually wood tone instead of like a white wood. So that might be changing sooner rather than later. I hope they keep the star paths easy because that's what has allowed you to finally catch up. Ah, yes. I mean, it does seem like that's going to be a sort of permanent change. Yeah. That's going to be cute. Oh, let me actually end this this poll. Thank you all for voting. I appreciate ya. I'm going to add this to DreamSnaps. I think it's cute. I'm pretty happy with it. I like this pose. Is it giving? You know what? I don't care. I was gonna say, is it giving Royal Gala? You know, not necessarily, but I simply cannot be bothered. So that's just what we're working with. I'm glad you love it, Messene. It's close enough. Yeah, I think it's close enough. Okay. I get so scared that it's not gonna actually save when I save from the photo gallery. I feel like, was it last week or the week before that there were connection issues and it told me it saved my dream snap, but it didn't. And then luckily I caught it and I resubmitted because that would be horrible. You went full Vampire Diaries mode? Oh, cool. Wait, you know what I recently saw? I feel like I'm getting back into like, this isn't a thing. I'm gonna call it seamstress tube. People on YouTube who like cosplay, or like make their own clothes. I've been kind of getting back into that for the past couple of days. And one of the things I saw recently was them making the big Catherine ball gown from the Vampire Diaries. It was neat. Nothing in yours says Gala. I mean, I feel like mine is giving showing up to some sort of spooky, fancy occasion. That's gotta be good enough. And if it's not, well, I tried. Sometimes I feel like it's very restrictive to stick completely to the theme. And also I feel like sometimes it doesn't quite make sense in the game. This theme is not too much that. Like, I feel like you can kind of do what it's asking of you, but I don't know. Dream, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know what this is giving, though? Flat. I hate when things give flat. Can I move this forward more? The only thing is that this path is already going to be intersecting this quite a bit, but if I push this forward, then it's a little less flat. You know what I mean? I don't like when things are kind of in a straight line. I mean, this is still kind of in a straight line, but I think it looks less like that now than it did before. I think so. Just do a nice curvy path around or something. I don't know. We can do that now. Entering in the corner of the biome is not my preferred placement for a well, but I like having the tree one here. You did that to yours last week and you submitted a ticket with the falling for florals and it's on your desktop, but not your laptop. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I had submitted mine and it told me that it worked, but then when I came in later, it didn't have it in there, so I was a little worried. Can I put this, like, why is it snapping strangely? Ooh, that's kind of fun. You do that without it feeling weird when I come back in. I'm gonna put trees behind here if I can fit them and stuff. But for now. Anyone remember who you get the ability to get rid of the green mushrooms in Ever After? It should be Flynn's friendship quest, right? I believe that's correct. Okay. This is cool. I'm gonna have to squeeze all of those back there. I do kind of like how that is still. I am planning on making a nice entrance to the Corona Castle, a little village over here, through a little woodland path sort of to this apple-y, blueberry-y orchard moment. Up to the Frosted Heights. Okay. I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up. Listen, my apologies for lying to you in the stream title. I thought we were going to finish this stream snap a lot faster than we did. Yes, I did. But got a little bit of stuff done. Oh, wait, quick question. Do you all watch speed builds? Is that something you all enjoy? Because I've had a couple people ask about doing a speed build on the channel, and I finished my Forgotten Lands build off stream, and I was going to make that into a speed build, but I wasn't sure if that was something that you all would actually enjoy. And if so, how long do you want that to be? Meaning, how much of my floundering trying to figure things out do you want me to leave in? I'm gonna have to see what I can do because I decorate in a way that I feel like is not super conducive to speed builds. I've been cutting out like all the time that I exit out of furniture mode to run around. So it might be a little bit choppy, but I'm trying to see if we can get something interesting going on. Love speed builds. Okay, I will keep working on this one. I kind of just started editing it this morning, so I'll see what I can do. I'm also going to bring us over to, we're gonna go see the decorista who's working on a spooky build. So if you have time, please stop by and say hey to the decorista and drop some love. I'm sure I'll keep updating y'all in the next couple days as I'm working on editing the speed build and seeing what's going on. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow with Dispatch, Tuesday to finish Beacon Pines, and then Wednesday for some Dreamlight Valley and Friday for a member stream. So I'm sure I'll catch you at one of those, and I will see you real soon. Goodbye, everybody.